हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो फार्मर रिसर्चर। तो आज मैं डिस्कस करूंगा जीपैट 2021 ईयर का क्वेश्चन पेपर, जिसमें मैंने इनिशियल 60 क्वेश्चंस प्रीवियस वीडियो में डिस्कस कर लिए थे। एंड आज मैं 61 क्वेश्चन से आगे सारे क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करूंगा। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं वीडियो को। So the first question is match list 1 with list 2. And list 1 contains name of the material and list 2 contains remark. So for the first material, that is brasses, it correctly matches with option number 5, that is copper zinc alloys. For 18x8 stainless steel, it correctly matches with option number 3, that is chromium and nickel. For kibosh, it correctly matches with option number 2, that is rigid material. And for bronzes, it correctly matches with option number 1, that is copper tin alloy. So option number 1 is correct for this question. Next question is the hydrogen deficiency index for a compound with molecular formula C13H9N2O4BRS is, and the correct answer is option number 2, 10. Next question is class of enzymes which use oxygen as a hydrogen acceptor are known as, and the correct answer is option number 2, oxidases. Next question is which among the following nuclei can exhibit NMR spectrum, and the correct answer is option number 4, 14N. Next question is which of the following method is used for the determination of osmotic pressure, and the correct answer is option number 2, Workley and Hartley's method. Next question is which of the following is not an intensive property, and the correct answer is option number 4, volume. Next question is which of the following is a half reaction, and the correct answer is option number 3, Ag positive plus E negative to form Ag. The next question is which of the following statement is the correct description of product positioning, and the correct answer is option number 2, that is occupying distinctive position in the mind of customer. Next question is for solid oral drug products, a change in the concentration of which of the following excipients is more likely to influence the bioavailability of a drug, and the correct answer is option number 2, magnesium stearate. Next question is Pgp is highly expressed on the, and the correct answer is option number 3, on the superficial columnar epithelial cells of ileum and colon. Next question is in Mayer's theory of supersaturation, solubility chart displays a profile of curve with positive and very low slope in, and the correct answer is option number 2, NaCl. Next question is for depot injections in which drug is slowly released over weeks or months, which bioequivalence study design is used. And the correct answer for this question is option number 3, that is non-replicate parallel study design. Next question is the artificial or synthetic seeds are prepared by the following process, and the correct answer is option number 2, by somatic embryogenesis and immobilization. Next question is which one of the following alkaloid contains isoquinoline nucleus, and the correct answer is option number 4, papaverine. Next question is which one of the following is unorganized drug, and the correct answer is option number 2, acacia gum. Next question is in Gambier fluorescent test the petroleum spirit layer shows, and the correct answer is option number 1, green fluorescence. Next question is a compound gives two fragments in a mass spectrometer. They are C19H7 and N positive and C19H5O positive. So to separate peaks due to these fragments, the instrument should have a resolution of, and the correct answer is option number 4, 1.042 into 10 is to power 4. Next question is this compound 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, and 26. Nona oxa octacosane 28 aryl p-butyl amino benzoate is usually known for its dash activity. And the correct answer is option number 2, known for its antitussive activity. Next question is the total number of amino acids in human insulin, total number of amino acid in A and B chain is, and the correct answer is option number 1, 51. Next question is a diuretic compound cyclothiazide has a dash substituent at C3 of 1, 2, 4 benzothiodiazine nucleus, and the correct answer is option number 2, 5 norvarnin 2 aryl. Next question is mixed mixture of lipids with bile acids and lipid soluble vitamins are absorbed by, and the correct answer is option number 3, enterocytes. Next question is which among the following drugs on standing in aqueous solution can dimerize to 2,5 bis aminoxymethyl 3,6 diketopiprazine, and the correct answer is cycloserine. Next question is light directed synthesis on silica buffers is a part of, and the correct answer is option number 2, combinatorial synthesis. Next question is silver nitrate reagent is used for limit test in Indian Pharmacopoeia 4, and the correct answer is option number 3, chloride. Next question is substitution constant for metabenzoic acid is denoted by, and the correct answer is option number 1, sigma m. Next question is which among the following is not a calibration parameter for UV visible spectrophotometer? A is control of wavelength, B is control of absorbances, C is resolution, D is control of transmitted radiation, and E is spectral slit width. Now choose the correct answer from the options given below. तो जो ये क्वेश्चन था ये क्वेश्चन ड्रॉप हो गया था इस पेपर में से, क्योंकि इसका जो आंसर की में आंसर आया था वो था ऑप्शन बी, ऑप्शन नंबर। ये सारे ही कैलिब्रेशन पैरामीटर हैं यूवी विजुअल स्पेक्ट्रोफोटोमीटर के, इसलिए ये क्वेश्चन जो है वो ड्रॉप आउट हो गया था इस पेपर में से। The next question is the wavelength at which maximum absorption of radiation takes place is known as, and the correct answer is option number 3, lambda max. Next question is what will be type of proton NMR spectrum of 2,2-dimethylpropane, and the correct answer is option number 4, singlet. Next question is the immunosuppressant action of cyclosporin is due to, and the correct answer is option number 2, due to inhibition of gene transcription of interleukins. Next question is which among the following statement is correct with respect to their mechanism of action, and the correct answer is option number 1, sitagliptin or vildagliptin dipeptidyl peptidase 4 inhibitors. Next question is conversion of T4 to T3 inhibition is associated with, and the correct answer is option number 1, propyl thiouracil. Next question is which of the following is wrongly matched combination of antiarrhythmic drugs and their class, and the correct answer is option number 2, diisopyramide and 2, class 2. Next question is a hypertensive patient Mr. Z already receiving a drug X to control his blood pressure was prescribed a tricyclic antidepressant. This resulted in the evolution of the antihypertensive action of X. Which of the following drug could be X? And the correct answer is option number 2, clonidine. Next question is A 3-year-old child presented to OPD with the symptoms of influenza. Aspirin is contraindicated in the patient because of increased risk of, and the correct answer is option number 4, Ray's syndrome. Next question is, prostaglandin analogs have therapeutic utility in the following except, and the correct answer is option number 3, palliative treatment of patent ductus arteriosus. Next question is, for very weak acidic drugs with pKa greater than 8, and the correct answer is option number 1. They are unionized at all pH, hence absorption is rapid and independent of GI pH. Next question is, which of the following is non-epithelial malignancy tumor? And the correct answer is option number 4, fibrosarcoma. Next question is, wheel and flare reaction is characteristic reaction associated with identification of, and the correct answer is option number 1, type 1 hypersensitivity reaction. Next question is, in healing of excised wound there is, and the correct answer is option number 4, there is more granulation tissue is required. Next question is, differential manometer has advantage over simple manometer, and the correct answer is option number 2, it can measure smaller pressure difference. Next question is, match the tablet diluents with their properties. List 1 contains tablet diluent and list 2 contains the properties. For the first diluent, that is lactose, it correctly matches with option number 2, that is Maillard reaction. For mannitol, it correctly matches with option number 3, that is negative heat of solution. And for calcium phosphate, it correctly matches with option number 4, that is contraindicated for tetracycline. And for specially dried starch, it correctly matches with option number 1, that is 2 to 4% of moisture. So the correct answer is option number 4. Next question is, purpose of seal coating step of sugar coating is, and the correct answer is option number 4, prevent moisture penetration into the tablet. Next question is, the total number of possible stereoisomers for 3-bromo-2-butanol are, and the correct answer is option number 2, 4. Next question is, the dehydration of aldol product of 2 acetaldehyde molecules through E1CB mechanism affords formation of, and the correct answer is option number 2, 2-butanol. Next question is, formation of pyranose structure from glucose leads to formation of distereoisomers called, and the correct answer is option number 1, anomers. Next question is, for 1,3-butadiene there are dash molecular orbitals for pi electrons, and the correct answer is option number 2, 4. Next question is, 4-membered fully saturated heterocycle containing 1 oxygen is called, and the correct answer is option number 4, oxetane. Next question is, which of the following is orally active testosterone derivative having progestational activity? And the correct answer is option number 3, ethisterone. Next question is, which of the following drug belongs to class of antibiotic called enzamycin? And the correct answer is option number 1, that is rifampin. So next question is numerical based question. So I'll tell you the answer for this question. So the correct answer for this question is option number 4, 24.75 mg per ml. जो भी प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस पेपर के न्यूमेरिकल्स हैं वो मैं एक अलग वीडियोस बनाऊंगा न्यूमेरिकल्स वाली, उसमें वो सारे न्यूमेरिकल वाले क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर लेंगे. So coming to next question, So next question is, which among the following cations has the lowest molar ionic conductivity in water at infinite dilution and at 25 degree centigrade? And the correct answer is option number 2, lithium ion. Next question is, match the following. So first is schedule M, and it correctly matches with option number 2, that is regulation for manufacturing premises water waste disposal requirements of plant and equipments, that is GMP good manufacturing practices. Next is schedule FF, and it correctly matches with option number 4, that is standards for ophthalmic preparations. For schedule D, it correctly matches with option number 3, that is various drugs to be used under the medical supervision. And for schedule P, it correctly matches with option number 1, that is regulations regarding life period and storage of various drugs. So option number 2 is correct for this question. Next question is, which of the following drugs can be imported without a license? And the correct answer is option number 3, drugs in schedule C1 required for manufacturing and not for medicinal use. Next question is, which of the following ointment bases is an ingredient of an absorption base? And the correct answer is option number 2, that is lanolin. Next question is, preservatives are usually not added to. The correct answer is large volume parenterals. Next question is, name the popular system for ocular delivery of pilocarpine based on membrane controlled reservoir systems. And the correct answer is option number 1, OcuCert. Next question is, chitosan possesses which of the following property? And the correct answer is option number 4, all of the above, that is hypocholesterotemic, antimicrobial and wound healing. Next question is, pyridine upon hydrogenation in presence of platinum at 25 degrees Celsius and 3 atmospheric pressure yields. And the correct answer is option number 1, piperidine. Next question is, formaldehyde undergoes Grignard give, and the correct answer is option number 1, primary alcohol. Next question is, one of the following functional group makes benzoic acid weaker, and the correct answer is option number 2, hydroxy group. Next question is, the effect of activation or deactivation of an incoming functional group to an aromatic compound is strongest at, and the correct answer is option number 4, both ortho and para positions. Next question is, glucose upon treatment with nitric acid yields, and the correct answer is option number 2, that is glucaric acid. Next question is, the relationship between the vapor pressure and the absolute temperature of a liquid is expressed by, and the correct answer is option number 4, Clausius-Clapeyron equation. Clausius-Clapeyron equation. Next question is, when one of the reactants is present in such great excess that its concentration may be considered constant or nearly so, the reaction is said to be of, and the correct answer is option number 2, pseudo order. And the last question is, which of the following product life cycles phases it is indicative of market saturation in the sense that all the potential customers have bought the product except those who have decided not to have it? And the correct answer is option number 4, maturity phase. So that's all for today's video. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में जिसमें मैं GPAT 2022 ईयर का क्वेश्चन पेपर डिस्कस करूंगा. तब तक के लिए थैंक यू वेरी मच.